You know how much it costs to run a Google Hangout? It's $0. You know
Zero.
how hard it is to set it up? You go to google.com/hangouts and you push start a hangout. No joke. Okay, that's what you do, right? Anybody with a camera, and I'm talking on a webcam, which is what I'm using, you can do it from your phone if you have a mobile device. Anywhere you can be up and running with video, or you could be like Robert Phillips there and purely just work the audio. You don't even need the video, right? And by the way, you don't have to think super out of the box because the Hangout itself is the out of the box thing. So when you approach people in any kind of a niche who has any kind of a massive following, and you say, hey, I want to get on, I want to interview you, I want to tell people about your product, and I want to promote your product. First of all, how many people do you think are going to say yes to that? A lot of people are going to say yes without you having to have bought their products in the past, without you having to attend seminars and conferences, without you having to come up with some amazing fancy schmancy out-of-the-box way of approaching them, right? They're going to fly open because they're going to be amazed at what's this newish technology, because most people haven't heard of them, and they're like, oh, gee, you're going to do that for me? Sure, I'll do that. You know, I'll get on and talk about my product. I'll totally do that for 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, well, I mean, what can the harm be? I mean, I'll attempt that, because the worst thing that can happen is you get them excited about a newish technology, and it's super easy for you to use. And so speaking of super easy, I believe this may be the first, if not one of the first, Hangouts that Colin Theriot that you've been on. What's your experience thus far with Hangouts?
I did a couple of informal ones with friends. One of them was about like gaming stuff, not even for marketing stuff, but I saw the potential for it. I used to do a free weekly web show on a platform. It's changed names several times. It used to be called Hot Conference. I'm not even sure what it's called now. But it was a flash-based thing, and it was very similar to this, where you had a video screen that you were in control of, and you could share your screen, and then there was a chat window going on the side of it. And I always thought that was superior for that format than doing something like a webinar, because even though a bunch of people are on a webinar, it doesn't feel like they're there. So that was one thing that really appealed to me with the Google Hangouts, because you add to that the fact that it automatically jams it onto YouTube, and that saves a whole step for me, because I have tons of those shows that I'm talking about that I recorded that I've never done anything with. I got it to the point where, okay, I've downloaded the recording, I've never formatted it to stick it on YouTube. So saving me that step is huge for me, because otherwise chances are it won't get done.